Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. This is for Sunday, October 20th until Saturday, the 26th. And let's see what messages come up for you. We'll start off with a general reading and then go into career and end off with love. So Spirit, what messages for Taurus? What's happening for Taurus the week of Sunday, October 20th? Okay, the first card out is the Knight of Pentacles upright. So there could be a focus on work and really being studious. So upping the ante with your work and trying to find ways to improve. So that could be trying to be more efficient. That could be trying to work smarter, not harder. Like if there's repetitive elements to your work, trying to find ways to be quicker about it, like really studying the ins and outs of how something works to make it better for you. So it's not necessarily about trying to find shortcuts, but just trying to find ways to make a situation better for you. So that is the first card out. And then we have the Hermit, Ace of Wands reverse, Six of Cups, and the Justice card. Okay, so you have two cards back to back that represent Virgo. So you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Libra. I feel like there's just a strong emphasis on education this week. Maybe taking a new direction as far as your career, going back to school. You're looking to get promoted. And there's an understanding that there could be a lot of work involved. It could be a long journey. So you're ready to begin that process. So if you are maybe applying for new work, a new job, you're seeking that out. Or like I said, it's about going back to school. Or just trying to figure out what is it that you want to do in the next phase of your life. Wherever you're at right now, you're ready to kind of end a cycle and move on to something else with the Hermit card. So the Ace of Cups is here in reverse as the obstacle. So you may not love what you do. If this is about your work situation, you might feel like it's emotionally draining, or that the people around you, the environment, is not as inviting as you would like it to be. I don't know why the holidays, like Christmas holiday, just flashed for me, but it's like you might want to experience a different feeling, a more cozy feeling, a more loving feeling from your environment, and you're just not getting that right now. So it's like an indicator to you that maybe it's time to move on. Also with the Six of Cups here, there might have been a previous job that you had that, if anything, you liked that aspect about it. You liked the social aspect. You liked that people got along. You liked that people were making an effort to get along with each other. And so you might want to find something similar to that. This does represent the past though. So in the past position, you have a card that represents the past. So it's not like you can go back there necessarily. You might consider it because the Hermit is facing the Six of Cups here, like going back to an old job. It might pay a little less. It might not be everything that you wanted, but it might be familiar to you. And so you might, it's like you're seeking out comfort. It might feel very lonely for you where you're at right now. This can represent work. This can represent an actual romantic relationship. And if that's the case, we can take a look at that later. But basically, you might be wanting to go back to an ex. Like you're trying to figure out what's going to work for you. Because there's something right now that's just not okay. And so I'm just going to pull a few more cards here. Why is justice here? Why is justice here? So with the Justice card, you got the King of Pentacles. Ooh, a lot of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And I got that in another reading. There's something about your environment, the people around you, that's not agreeing with you. It could be the way they talk to you, the way they treat you. There could be a lot of gossip. This feels like this is your work reading, so I'm going to go with that. You might feel this treatment or what's going on is a bit beneath you. Like you might feel like you're ready to become the King of Pentacles. And so be your own boss in a sense, or it's time for a promotion, or it's time for some sort of move to a better position. So it might be that you're feeling like you're ready to quit with the Justice card and kind of sever this connection that you have with the past and moving on to something that's more stable for you and that you can make more money possibly. You might feel like that you've been overlooked in some way with the 6 of Pentacles. Like some people have been favored over others and you're one of those people that is being overlooked in spite of the work that you put in spite of your track record, of your accomplishments, whatever you bring to the table, you feel like it's not being recognized. But it is for others. And that you're working very hard with the 8 of Pentacles, but it's just not translating to better pay, better perks, better benefits. So you don't want to feel stuck with the World card in reverse. You're ready to graduate. You're ready to move on and start a new journey. And there is a fear that you could be stuck at this job forever. You could be stuck in this certain level longer than you need to. So it feels like you're making a real effort to move on. It might just be the beginning stages. And that might be the part that's worrying you, Taurus. You feel like you've already invested so much with the Knight of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and the 8. Like, why are you still in this position in life? It's not reflecting all the effort that you've put in. And so you're going to change that. You're going to make an effort to figure out what's going to work for you in the very near future. So very work focused, career focused, and money focused. It's time to move past this point in your life. So if this is applying, so that was the general and the career read. I'll go ahead and pull advice for this situation here. I dropped a few of the cards. but let me see. What's the advice, Spirit? What's the advice? So the advice in this case is the Fool. So embrace the new, embrace this new journey. Don't be scared. This is something that you're meant to do. So you're meant to leave this behind. Whatever it is that leaves you feeling so stuck. So it's time to really cut off. It might be you're cutting off family. You're cutting off friends that you feel like are holding you back in some way. It's time to surround yourself with new energy. So you may be limiting your time with certain people, and as you look for new work, trying to balance keeping up with the work there at your present job while you look for something else, I would say as part of the advice is to be very quiet with the moves that you're making right now. There could be people watching who really want to be in your business and kind of throw a monkey wrench into the whole thing and create problems for you. And so whoever you're thinking of in this moment, you know that's the person, that's the people you can't really talk your business to at this time. It's like you have to shield yourself from their nosiness, their prying eyes. Someone could really be trying to investigate your business. So just kind of move in silence. And with whatever moves you're making, you don't have to advertise it beforehand. They can know months, years later. No one has to know what you're up to. If you're going back to school, you don't need anyone outside of like your core people to know that you're going back to school. You don't have to advertise it on Facebook or Twitter. Just keep a very low profile at this time, because you are you don't want anything to kill the momentum. And it could be other people that, whether consciously or not, they could contribute to that, like killing your momentum and contributing to how you feel so stuck. So I would say with the Fool, just embrace the new journey. And that is your reading for the general and career. And so with the love reading, let me just pick up the cards real quick. And then we'll move right into it. Okay. So let's see. For love, like I said, you could feel like you want to go back to an ex with the Six of Cups here. You could be feeling very lonely, and that you've spent a lot of time alone. Whether you have friends or support around you, you wake up every day feeling very alone. And so you might want to go back to what's familiar to you. That could also be a reason why you want to go back to school, because you want to be in an environment where people are getting along in a certain way. So it might feel like it's very hard for you to make friends right now, or you're just not getting along with the people around you, with the Ace of Cups in reverse. With the King of Pentacles, it's like you do want to be in a commitment, but before you can do that with the Justice card, I just want to see in the context of love, why is the Justice card here? Why is the Justice card here? You got the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like the King of Pentacles is what you want to become, but right now you feel like the Page. So Taurus, you know, being very practical, you might feel like there's more than just love that's involved with a romantic relationship. You also want to make sure you have the right surroundings. You want to make sure your partner feels comfortable. You want to maybe provide for someone you're interested in, or be able to be the one that pays or contributes in some way. Gift giving, you want to be able to do, and maybe you don't have the budget to do that. There's a lot of pentacles on the board. So, and this is the card for Taurus, the King of Pentacles. So you might feel like your financial situation is affecting your love life, and it's kind of bumming you out. With the Justice card, it's like you have to leave that behind. I feel like it's holding you back, that perception of yourself. So going back to someone from the past is not necessarily going to fix anything for you. It is familiar, but it's not necessarily the best thing for you. So I would just say that, again, I feel like with the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, there's a very practical approach to relationships, romantic relationships, any kind. And money, the ability to provide, is going to factor in. So it's like it's all connected here with work, career, and your love life. So I feel like with the Fool card coming back into play here, it's like you have to see yourself differently, and enjoy others around you in a different way. It's about changing your perspective. It doesn't always have to be about gift giving or what you can do for the other person. It should be balanced with the Six of Pentacles. It should be give and take. You don't necessarily have to be the provider all the time. You don't always have to be the one that pays the bill at the restaurant. You know, there's no shame in sharing the responsibilities and financial burden with others around you. So don't try to pretend to be the King of Pentacles if you're really not, but still find a way to get out and enjoy yourself. And that could be helpful for you at this time. So Taurus, that is your reading for the week of Sunday, October 20th. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you.